actually calling on behalf of my husband. He's at work.
Okay.
But basically, he works a 9 to 5 for an electric company, like an apprentice. And his side gig is he's starting a YouTube channel. But he's struggling because working for an electric company is not his passion. And so obviously the hope is that the YouTube channel down the road grows.
Okay.
But between now and then, I've listened to your show and proximity principle. And so he's looking to get into something full time until the YouTube channel takes off. But he's never done anything like that. And I know your background is media and broadcasting. So I don't know what options he would have to get a full-time job in sort of that sphere. As far as the YouTube channel, what he enjoys most about it, he's doing it with a friend, but what he enjoys most about it is being in front of the camera, but also developing the content for each
What kind of content?
sort of episode.
What kind of content is it?
Like wildlife, nature-related things.
Is he out hunting? Is he camping? Is he doing demonstrations? What is the content?
The content is sort of exploring Florida, exploring the different natural areas, preserves, wildlife areas.
Okay.
So showing those areas, showing, where you can hike and camp and do things, and also just the wildlife there.
Great. Okay. So, first of all, I think this is beautiful. The fact that he enjoys it and he likes being on camera, he likes planning the show itself. There's a lot of creativity there that's going to give him a lot of juice. He's got the performance piece, which is in front of the camera. And then he's got the production piece, which is behind the camera and putting the show together. Both of those are very, very creative. I love that he's doing this because it's going to really turn his heart on. Sounds like it already has. And he's going to need that to stay with it long enough because, it's going to take some time to develop this. But
right.
I will also say that YouTube is the wild, wild west. I mean, he could very easily see this thing blow up in no time. I mean, you're talking about Florida. A highly desirable place to go. You're talking about nature lovers. That's a built-in niche audience. I mean, I think it has a ton of potential, clearly, having not seen it. But just on the surface, it's got potential. So what he needs to do is just go get a day job or a quasi-dream job. The dream job is he's working for himself, doing nature, nature-related work on YouTube, so forth and so on. So if he could start to work for the state's wildlife, reserve or the natural resources department, something like that, where he's outside and he's in nature for the day job, sounds like that would be pretty awesome. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's all he's got to do. I mean, he's got a background, he's got skills. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And what about, could he do something, working for some type of production? I mean, if he's interested in content development, what avenues are options in that direction?
Well, he could go to work for a production company, right?
Yeah.
But see, here's the deal. This comes down to his talent. So right now, practically speaking, I teach talent, passion, and mission, right? Those are the three elements that get a person on purpose. So you have two factors. Yes, it would be ideal if he could get a job in video production because he likes that. Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah,
it sounds like he's really drawn to kind of that aspect of it.
Great. So my point is what talent does he bring to the table? So because that's what he's going to have to. That's how he wins that job. So if he's got the camera ability, he's got some basic skills that he's developed, he starts looking at video production companies in Fort Lauderdale. Who's hiring? Can you guys survive on that salary? The combination of the two, if you're both working. So this comes down to straight up research. So I think there's two areas of research. He researches the wildlife, outdoor, tourism jobs. He looks at production company, video, lighting type jobs, right? Those are the two areas that we would consider quasi dream jobs, certainly up the ladder. Yes?
Right. Yeah.
All right, great. So he starts there, straight research.
Okay.
What's available? Okay. So I'm going to give you got something to write with?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. So the first thing is he's looking in those two areas. Okay.
Okay.
So he looks at jobs. He goes, what's available? Who's hiring in those areas? That's the first question. What are they hiring for? Second question. Third question. Am I qualified? Do I have the skills for any of those gigs? Fourth question. Do they pay me enough?
Yes.
Because here's why we're looking at those 4 questions. That gives us the research to go, okay, is this the direction? Because we may find that that's not the best move right now, that the best move is he stays where he is, okay, or he gets a different day job that pays well, takes all the pressure off, and now his mindset is, I'm all in on this YouTube thing, and I know that that's going to take 2, 3, 4, 5 years, maybe longer. Mm-hmm. That's the process.
Okay.
But ideally, if we can have him pivot into production, right, while he's building this thing out and he's loving life going in every day, that's all the better. So this is a simple match game. You used to play the match game when you were a little girl, yes?
Yes.
Okay, what does he need to make financially? There's your number. You take that number and we go do the research and we go, what's the closest thing to that number that he's qualified to do, or he could do it if he gets qualified in a short amount of time. So maybe he gets a certification or something, and all of a sudden he's ready.
Okay.
It's just a match game. And I've already given you the 4 questions that you guys need to go get answers to. And that's gonna take all the fear of the unknown away. Okay?
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, I want to hear back from you. I want to hear back from him. If he gets this gig, I want to hear his story. I want you to have him call, because now he can call. He's not asking me a question. He's calling me with an update.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet.